Even before the COVID-19 pandemic, North Korea was one of the most isolated countries in the world. But more recently, its totalitarian leader, Kim Jong-un, has almost entirely cut off the country from the rest of the world. Since 2020, the government has used the pandemic as an excuse to tightly seal its northern border and essentially lock down the country. At the border with China, authorities have vastly increased and expanded fencing and guard posts, added security personnel, and ramped up enforcement and strict punishments, including shoot-on-sight orders and threats of public executions. The crackdown, combined with negative consequences of tight trade sanctions by the UN Security Council, has effectively closed off the country and sharply limited the import of food and essential goods. It's now harder than ever for North Koreans to communicate with the outside world, conduct trade, make a living, and access food and other necessities. It's also nearly impossible to escape the country, often described as a giant prison. The UN Security Council should re-engage on North Korea and press the government to relax its overbroad restrictions and commit to addressing human rights violations.